name is Christina Conroy and I'm the Programme Director of the Adult Enterprise Partnership and currently Principal of Richmond Adult Community College. This film is about the dynamics of partnership and collaboration and how it is used to co-create new curriculum developments to achieve sustainable business value. It will explore a case study, which is the Adult Enterprise Project. The aim of the Adult Enterprise Project is to create a new skills, qualification and curriculum framework for adults who want to become entrepreneurs. What we have developed is a qualification framework that is made up of 10 awards at level 2 and level 3. The qualifications are set out as awards with particular themes for entrepreneurs to gain the skills they need. A unit can be studied by an adult on its own, or they can put the units together to make up an award to get the skills that they need, and also the qualifications to recognise the progress that they've made.
100-meter race, got to get a new pair of shoes to kick it.
Hello, I'm Karen Hedger, Qualifications Curriculum Development Manager for the College Network. Can you tell us a bit about the qualification framework that we've developed?
What we have is a series of suite of qualifications that will take the learner on a journey that an enterprise, from first steps to enterprise to creating, launching and growing and developing their business. This has to be a qualification in real time that will actually enable learners to benefit from knowledge and skills to develop their business. So every piece of evidence that is required as part of the assessment of qualification will be taken in real time, and learners will therefore be able to measure the extent of their business growth as a result of it. And that's what we think is absolutely key to developing the
The Adult Enterprise Project came about because of a business problem that RAC had, which was the narrowing of recognised and fundable adult skills qualification frameworks as a result of the regulatory environment and targets culture that impacted on our college. Essentially, the adult curriculum that we could offer that was recognised by the Skills Funding Agency was very narrow. But yet we had local response from adults who really wanted to become entrepreneurs in response to the recession. They wanted to make a job, not take a job, because there just wasn't jobs out there. So therefore, in response to that problem, we put on a whole load of courses on business startup and entrepreneurship. But the national regulations didn't recognise those qualifications, so we were unable to pull down skills funding for that type of work. So our response was to put them on anyway, because our adults would pay fees to come and do those courses. But in effect, we were actually not hitting our funding targets because we were putting the work elsewhere rather than recognised work that the Skills Funding Agency would pay for. So we had a dialogue at national level with the Skills Funding Agency and discussed the problem with them. And their response was to say, carry on delivering the training in entrepreneurship, but we'll give you an innovation code that will give you temporary funding while you sort out a qualification framework. The Adult Enterprise Project is made up of 9 partners from the private, voluntary and public sector colleges who have worked together to develop this curriculum. We want you to meet the partners in their different locations and get to understand what specialisms that they're bringing to the piece to make the partnership work. We want you to meet some of the students who are studying in different vocational areas and also understand that they come from very different backgrounds and that actually the diversity of their experiences help us to develop a much more robust curriculum by working together rather than to do it on your own.
Hi, I'm Manoj Nanda, Learning Director, Business and IT from Richmond Business School.
Hi, I'm Omar Qureshi from Richmond Business School.
We've been working on a project on adult enterprise, and it's involved us collaborating with some of our private partners such as PayPal. What I want to say is that our project has involved us working and getting the input from private industry to make a curriculum much more specialised and relevant to today's business. Today we see that self-employment is a way for learners to prosper and make future progress, and the curriculum that we're designing is ideally to help them start up a business and grow it. Maybe Umar can talk a bit about the kind of collaboration work we've been doing.
Worked with various partner colleges, and we've developed our own curriculum based on e-commerce. We specialise and looked at e-commerce applications, looked at web applications and various other new technologies, and we've partnered with other colleges to get their input, and we've professionally developed this way.
Collaboration has really helped the business school as well, because we've been trying to build a curriculum that's relevant for local business here in Richmond and also for those who are able to get to us from any part of London. We're hoping to take this curriculum further, and because of the positive effects on it also training our staff up with relevant industrial content, students on the courses that we do at college also will benefit from this as well.
My background is in journalism. I worked in broadcast news and for the Times newspaper for a number of years, and I took voluntary redundancy just over a year ago. I came to RACC because I decided I wanted to set up my own business as a content strategist, and I was lacking skills in one or two areas, specifically search engine optimization. And I saw that there was a course at RACC that covered that topic, and that's why I came here.
How do those skills help you going forward with your business? What kind of outcomes did you get from them?
The skills helped me because it made me more well-rounded in the area I wanted to move into, and it gave me more confidence to talk about that subject with authority, so it definitely helped me in my business.
South Hamlets College serves one of the most diverse and exciting areas within the country. Diverse in terms of the people, its population, its community, and in terms of employers as well, both a number of small and medium-sized enterprises within our locality, but also Canary Wharf, which is home to some of the biggest companies in the world, and has employment of about 100,000 people, which is set to expand and grow over the course of the next decade or so. I'm sitting in an area of technical skills at the moment. We made a large investment as a college in technical skills last year, looking at brickwork, looking at plumbing, looking at construction, looking at electrical engineering, and even actually going as far as bicycle maintenance as well. The other area we're particularly interested in is ESOL education. We have 1,800 students who are studying ESOL qualifications with us at a variety of different levels. We've done a lot of work this year with our curriculum to put it into a vocational pathways for our students to allow them to progress, and we're building in enterprise education to enable them to again have the skills and the tools should they wish at some point in the future to go on and progress into self-employment.
Community Links is in the heart of the East End, a strong tradition of social action, with the likes of the Pankhurst sisters here supporting women's suffrage, through to the founding of the Labour Party with Keir Hardie, right through to Bertrand Russell. And today Community Links continues that tradition of social action, supporting local people to build their own ladders out of poverty.
I first came to Community Links in 2002. I was struggling financially, and I wanted to put my skills into good use. So I came to see an advisor. He guided me through how the welfare benefits works in the UK, and he also talked to me about volunteer opportunities here. I had a business idea about importing custom-made jewellery from Colombia, like the one I'm wearing, and I think I have been looking for a practical course who can guide me step by step to set up my own business.
Many of us have come together to put together a very practical course for adults, aimed at adults specifically, to look at how they might explore their business idea, then actually practically launch that idea, and then actually look to grow that business so that they can support themselves and their families.
Hi, I'm Ella Petrovska, Principal of Morley College. For those of you that don't know, Morley is an adult college located in central London and Waterloo. It's got a very distinguished history in British adult education and is part of a larger landscape of adult and community learning across the country. We've been around for a long time. 125 years anniversary is shortly upon us, and we enjoy a hugely diverse student population here. People come here to do vocational type courses, which are qualifications, but many people come here to because they enjoy learning, because it contributes to their well-being and has also economic impacts in their lives.
Do you want to tell us something about this piece of work on the table, Katie?
Yes, this piece is going to be quite a complicated sort of scarf design piece. I'm going to be using silk and print paste, and then I'm going to mix it in with the heat transfer designs that I've already worked on and use that as a backing. And then I'd like to maybe push this particular process further into making these furoshiki bags with a view to exhibiting and potentially putting that in with my sales with my scarves. Yes.
What made you come to the City of Bath College to study the spa therapy course?
Well, Bath being such a renowned spa city, and with the new build of the Roper building and all our brand new facilities and some of the most amazing teachers I've ever studied under, it's just such a fantastic place to learn.
Why did you come to City of Bath College?
It was really convenient to get to. The flowers that we're meant to be using are supposed to be very good quality, and they are. The teachers are also very good, and I'd heard along the grapevine that they were really, really nice, easy to get along with, and the course was going to give me the skills that I'd need to do whatever I want when I finish.
First of all, I'm really pleased that City of Bath College is involved in this project to develop an adult enterprise curriculum. And for me, the project is all about a shared vision, a vision that takes us towards a dynamic, skills-based curriculum that can really be of benefit to our adult students in developing their skills to create, launch and grow a business. This project is all about co-creation, and actually, if we're being reflective for a moment, the curriculum development skills that we had many years ago have been lost. But actually working in partnership, we've got those skills back. This has been about co-creation, it's been about partnership, and it's been about working with our adult students to give them the skills they need to develop their own businesses. The success of this project is actually based on effective leadership and good followership. We're all working towards the same goal, we all have the same vision, and actually we're putting our adult students in a really great position to create, launch and grow their own businesses.
So the learning points from doing this project is, first of all, you need to have a shared business problem with your partners, and that gives you traction in trying to solve it together. Secondly, you need shared commitment and purpose. Thirdly, you need shared values. The needs of learners need to be paramount, and that giving adults the skills to become entrepreneurs enables them to have life choices and life chances across the vocational skills that they develop in college.
At the end of this year, I plan to work for Steiner on a cruise ship around the world to get some more experience for myself, and then once I have that, I can open my own salon from home.
The course offers people the opportunity to acquire practical skills that allows them to get off benefits and change their lives.
What do you want to do at the end of the course?
When I complete the course, I'd like to be self-employed and set myself up as a freelance digital designer.
Yes, I'm Francesca and I'm a director of a company called Stamptastic, and I set this company up with two of my friends last year. We're all full-time mums, we have 8 children between us, and we all live in Richmond.
And what does the company do?
Well, Stamptastic, we decided we wanted to come up with an alternative to the options that are currently available for naming your children's belongings. Anyone with children will know that you send them to school one day with a school uniform and they come back the same day with items missing. The course was absolutely fantastic. Umar really understood the needs of our business and how social media would help us, and the results have been fantastic for us.
Fourthly, you need strong strategic leadership. And those are not the skills you have necessarily as a principal. These are skills where you can undertake team development and you have good communication and you support your partners, but you also make sure that the tasks get done and that there's a clear clarity about how the project is unfolding. I think it's also, fifthly, very important to have a diversity of partners, because that creates more innovation and it creates more robust solutions if you've got a complex problem to solve.
Hi, I'm Kieran. I'm the founder and managing director of WCL. We manage and design complex change programs. We use innovation at the heart of those programs to try and get the most out of them and ensure their success. And we've been working right across the education and further education sector for around 9 years, nearly 10. We're really pleased to be involved with the Adult Enterprise Partnership. Our role is to help facilitate the partnership. We also provide project management to the partnership, and I guess what's really key in that for us is making sure that you've got project management tools but the right mindset. That's one of the most important things to get right in project management, that mindset that focuses on the task but knows when not to get too drawn into the detail. We're also involved in advising on the business model and the sustainable business model for the partnership. We're very keen to make sure that what comes out of this lives beyond the project itself, and so we're designing into a business model that's going to work to keep the products fresh and keep them alive, hopefully a long time from now. It's a great range of partners involved in the project, and as one of the private sector partners, the thing that binds us all that's I think really obvious is the values. What we're trying to create in this, we're all passionate about. Myself as an entrepreneur, starting WCL and fascinated by business, mean that for me this is a really interesting project to be involved with personally, and seeing all of the partners' passion and commitment to creating what we hope will be an outstanding product that's really going to help adults become entrepreneurs, give them the skills and confidence they need to do the job.
HOLEX members, I think, can both give and take from this project. We can give in that those who are already mounting these programs will be able to offer some tutors, or certainly the expertise that those tutors need, the skills that they require. They can also bring learning materials, schemes of work, programs of study, and maybe draw from their experience in identifying how to stimulate interest in the local community. But I think also that, it's only honest of me to say so, some HOLEX members have yet to fully engage with the enterprise agenda. And one of the reasons why we here at the National Office want to get involved in this work and are so keen to be supporting the Adult Enterprise Partnership is so that we can use the development activity, drip feed that information to our members, stimulate their interest, get them actively engaged, hopefully bring some of them to the point where they want to be early adopters of the programme.
Sixth, you need external project management that is focused on the task and very professional about how it's focused on the task. Seventh, you need the engagement of suppliers, exam boards, website developers, video makers and private providers who can help you promote the product by PayPal. And finally, you need to be able to have the ability to engage with different constituencies to roll out and disseminate your project findings. So overall, there are quite a lot of new skills you'll need if you want to be effective in partnership and collaboration. But if you do develop those skills, you can achieve an awful lot more than you can as an individual institution. And by working with partners, effectively collaborating, you can co-create really innovative solutions that will give you not only your institution's sustainable business value, but your partners and other individuals in your sector. Thank you very much. For more information, go to www.adultenterprise.com.
Catch